Good morning, good morning. I am on my morning walk, so I thought I'd hop on in here and say hey to you guys. Hello, happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday today where I'm at. So if you're watching this on today, happy Tuesday. Whatever day you're watching it, happy that day to you. Just wanted to kind of hop on here. It's been kind of rainy here, and I'm in Georgia, and it's been really rainy. We did get some remnants of the tropical storm last night, so a part of the trail that I walk on is closed for today, just to kind of clean up some of the debris from the thunderstorm. Not too bad, not like it was last year, but just a little something. But anyway, I wanted to just kind of hop on here with you guys and remind you that when somebody shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Don't take 2 or 3, 4, 5, 10 times or a few years or think it's, your imagination or what have you. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them the first time. That is one lesson that I personally had to learn. And I believe, now as I'm like digging through and going through my healing journey and just kind of peeling back the layers, I believe, because of the trauma of my childhood, I was just taught not to believe what I thought or what I saw. And I kind of took that into adulthood. And so a lot of times I would see things in people initially, and I'd just be like, oh, okay, yeah, I saw that. I clocked it, but, I would still allow those people to be around me or still deal with them or what have you until I actually just got tired of their behavior. Then I would leave. But, sorry guys, I'm walking past some little swampy puddles. You never know what's in that. But then as I started to heal and I started to work through my trauma, I'm understanding the initial feeling that you have, the initial glimpse of their personality, because I do believe, with toxic people, a lot of times, most of the time, they'll show you a glimpse of who they are. There'll be a little snippet, a little megasecond sometimes if they're really good. It's hard to pick up on. But as soon as I see that now, oh no, I've lost too much dealing with toxic people. And there were some hard lessons to learn. This last particular lesson that I learned was really, really hard. And I had to be shown. I had to really, really feel the detriments of having somebody toxic in your life. I've had toxic people in my life most of my life. But this last time I really felt like I was on an upward trend of rebuilding my life. And bam, a lot of things that have recently happened were directly and indirectly due to this very toxic friendship where, I thought the person was my friend and she was showing me signs that she didn't like me, but I would ignore it. I knew that there was some jealousy and I would just kind of ignore it. I don't think that I realized how detrimental jealousy can be. And I later found out that person was a real huge reason why I decided to leave my job. And I knew that it was just going to get really, really bad. And there was just so much hatred and, eventually she just shone out of nowhere, really. There was a blow up that wasn't a blow up. The blow up that happened, and I'm like, well, what happened? Why is she mad? When the whole time she didn't like me anyway. And had I paid attention to her showing me who she was in the beginning, because she definitely did, I could have saved myself the trouble of going through that and possibly still be at my job. I don't know. There was a lot of other things as well. So if it wasn't her, it would have been something else. But would I have left this soon? or this abruptly, probably not. So if I can just help someone who maybe they had a traumatic childhood or had some trauma in their life that is possibly causing you to second guess yourself. Let's take my sunglasses on, you guys. Give me a second. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hard to stick them on under all this. But anyway, so yeah, if you are someone that is like constantly second guessing or wondering if what you're seeing is true, yes, it is. If you're wrong, be wrong that way and remove those people out of your life, because for some reason we are really living in an era of people that like this level of jealousy and envy is on a level, I don't know if it's because I wasn't aware, but man, it's starting to be diabolical. And again, it could just be because a lot of things are on social media and the internet. That's, you know, the reason why I see it so much. But I just don't remember it being this bad in the past years, even with the internet. So believe a person. When they show you who they are, believe them. If you're dating, baby, if you're dating on a dating app, a few years ago, dating apps were not horrible. They were not great, but they were not horrible. But now, I wouldn't suggest it, especially for a young person. Your 20s, 30s, I think you may, if you're older, you may find a decent person on the app, just because older people maybe do it more so for convenience. You know, they're not out, not doing as much. So you may be able to find somebody decent. But if you are on there and you go on a date with someone in person, in a public place, around a bunch of people, and that first date, second date, whenever they show you some weird signs, believe it and move accordingly. You deserve better. Don't be so desperate for anything. A friend, a man, a job, anything. Don't be so desperate that you'll stay in a toxic situation that could probably end you. You know, and I hate to sound so dramatic, but this is what's happening in these days, you know. Definitely. Oh guys, I'm gonna show you guys the river a little bit as I walk past. Ooh, look, the river. You see? Yeah, so that's the river right there. But yeah, believe a person when they show you who they are. That's all I have to say. I don't want to keep harping on that. It's okay. Gosh, most of the park is closed, so now I'm gonna have to take another detour. Goodness gracious. Because even this part is closed. Did it storm that bad? I didn't think that it did, but maybe it did. I don't know. All right, guys, I'll let you go. I'm going to actually go ahead and listen to something soothing and get my steps in. Did take a little hiatus, but from working and working out, everything just kind of took a little break. But I've been getting in around 15,000 steps. Let's go this way. About 15,000 steps most days of the week. Usually on Sunday I'm gonna rest. I think I'm even gonna start walking on Sunday because I just enjoy it so much. So here we are. We're on a journey to unbig my fupa, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna go to the gym after that. Today I'm gonna walk outside for a while, then hit the gym since the trail is mostly, well, a big chunk of it is closed. I'm walking through the neighborhood near the trail now. I think I'll finish my walking on the treadmill. I'm starting to get used to the treadmill, so I think I'll do that. All right, guys, I'll let you guys go. Enjoy your day, and remember what I told you. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Save yourself the trouble. Unless you just are into that type of drama. If you're into that type of drama, hey, or if you're worse than they are, have at it. Because, sometimes that's the case. Bye.